Hi friends, this is CM Reddy. Today we are going to discuss about heat, specific heat and some conventions or heat transfer. First see the heat. In case 1, just I am taking container having substance mass M1 1 kg and both container having the mass 1 kg, and initially it is having at a temperature 20 degrees centigrade in the first case, and the second also having initial temperature 20 degrees centigrade, but we need to make it to final temperature. In the first one we have to make it to 40 degrees centigrade, and in second one we have to make final temperature to 90 degrees centigrade. See, if you see the difference of temperature, here it is 20 degrees centigrade, and in this case it is 70 degrees centigrade. So here same mass, but the temperature difference is more, so we need to supply more heat, so that to get the temperature difference, more temperature difference, we need to supply more heat in this second case. That's why heat is proportional to temperature difference. And second case, if you see here, when one container having mass 1 kg and second container having mass 5 kgs, and initial temperature is 20 degrees centigrade, and here also 20 degrees centigrade, and the final temperatures here 50 degrees centigrade, here also same 50 degrees centigrade, but the difference here is here 1 kg substance, here 5 kg substance. So in this second one we need to supply more heat to get the same temperature difference. Here in this case mass is more, 5 kg substance, so we need to supply more heat. So from this we can say heat is proportional to mass also. So here it is difference, here heat is proportional to temperature difference, and here it is proportional to mass. So we can write heat is proportional to mass and temperature difference. So if you remove this constant of proportionality, we will put one constant, that is C. Q is equals to mc delta T. In this C is called specific heat. Okay. Now we'll see specific heat definition. Q is equals to mc delta T. Already we know. From this C is equals to Q divided by m delta T. From this, we can define the specific heat is like this. It is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of unit mass, temperature of unit mass of a substance to a unit degree temperature. Temperature difference is unit. That means if you take 1 kg mass and initially it is 20 degrees centigrade, if you want to make it to unit temperature difference means 21 degrees, 20 to 21 unit. So it is the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of a unit mass of a substance to a unit degree temperature difference is called specific heat. And if you see the units, for heat kilojoules, mass kg, and temperature difference degree Kelvin. So for specific heat, units are kilojoule per kg K. And if you see, now two terms are there. One is Cp. Cp means specific heat at constant pressure. Next one Cv, specific heat at constant volume. These two terms we are going to discuss now. See here, there is a constant volume in this case. There is a gas inside the container, and this volume is fixed. Volume is fixed in this case, and here pressure is constant. So volume is changing. In this there is a gas inside, and we are going to heat. And first case, if you see constant volume process, when you supply the heat to get the final temperature difference, here whatever the heat we are supplying, that is to be utilized by the gas. But in this case, whatever you are supplying the heat, that is after supplying heat, because it is not a constant volume, so some work is, it is moving, this boundary is moving, because you are heating gas and it is expanding, so this boundary is moving. That means some work is happening and also temperature also increasing. Here there is two things are there in constant pressure process, constant pressure case. Internal energy, that means whatever you are supplying heat molecules energy, and also some external work is happening in this case. So in this case we need more heat is required to get the same temperature difference compared to constant volume. So I can say heat supplied at constant pressure is greater than heat supplied at constant volume, because internal energy is there plus external work is there. So already we know Qp is mCp delta T, Qv mCv delta T. So this units mass is same and temperature difference is same, then we will get a Cp is greater than Cv. That means why see constant pressure, specific heat at constant pressure is greater than specific heat at constant volume, because Cp includes internal energy and external work, but whereas Cv includes only internal energy. So we can say Cp is greater than Cv. Next come to conventions of heat transfer. Already we have discussed work transfer conventions, work done by the system, work done on the system. So work done by the system is positive we have taken, and work done on the system is negative we have taken. In the same manner we have to make conventions for heat transfer also. So if this is a system, if I am supplying the heat to this system, then I can say heat supplied is taken as positive sign, and if you reject the heat from the system, then I can say the convention is negative. So heat supplied is taken as negative, heat rejection is taken as heat supplied is taken as positive, heat rejection is taken as negative. These are the conventions of heat transfer. And in thermodynamics, most of the time we used to see this term enthalpy, that is denoted by the H. This term is H is equals to U plus PV. This term is defined like this: internal energy plus PV work done. So enthalpy is a extensive property. Already we have discussed in the basics of thermodynamics extensive properties and intensive properties. It is all energies, all forms of energies, that is kinetic energy of mv square, potential energy mgh. So wherever m is there, so all are extensive properties. Here also it is a energy, so enthalpy is a extensive property. And if you see specific enthalpy means whenever specific comes per unit mass. So per unit mass means this not depends on the mass. That's why specific enthalpy is a intensive property. Enthalpy is extensive property. Specific enthalpy is intensive property. Okay. Thank you friends. If you like this video, please subscribe to get more videos. Thank you.